What is happening? Boom! What's going on, everybody? Hope you are doing well. I'm just going to go to my profile and make sure that the audio is working on this thing before I dive in. And it is. We are good to go. So, what's up, Rhonda, Steven? I see you guys popping on. As you come on, drop me a comment. Let me know where you're tuning in from. What's some good news? All right. So welcome, everybody. So glad to be here. Late night action on Sunday, strategic Sunday. David Della, I see you guys. What's up? My name is Justin Glover. If you're not familiar, my question is, have you ever had a bad day? Of course you have. Of course you have. We all have bad days. Have you ever thought, damn, this is a really bad day, and then look down and it's like 8 o'clock in the morning? Have you ever had like a really bad start to a day? That's what I want to focus on tonight, because if so, thanks for tuning in, guys. I appreciate all of you guys. If so, then today I got 4 steps that will help you turn a seemingly bad day, or a bad day, like early in the day that's not going well at all, help you turn that into a better day. All right, because the worst thing is like knowing that you're having a bad day early in the morning and feeling like that bad day is going to continue, and then what happens? That bad day continues all day long. And sometimes we have those days when we're just waiting until we can lay down, waiting until bedtime, where it just starts all over tomorrow, right? And in those days, like, that sucks if like you're there and it's like 8 o'clock in the morning or 10 o'clock in the morning or even noon. And so I've been there many times myself. And so what I want to actually talk about is a few things that can, if you find yourself there early in the morning, a few things that if you want to change it. Now, if you want to stay there, then these tips won't help you. If you enjoy finding yourself having a shitty day early in the morning and like, I think I'm going to ride this out, I'm just going to let the shittiness keep coming, and I don't want to fix it, and I'll just start over tomorrow. Like, if you're good with that, then these tips won't help you. You can, you can hang on if you hang out and comment if you'd like, but they won't be beneficial. But if you want to be empowered with a few tips, a few steps that if you take, you can literally transform a bad day into a good day by taking a few steps. I'm going to give you some tips that help me, and hopefully they help you as well. So I appreciate you guys coming on. As you come on, like I said, let me know where you're tuning in from. What's some good news? I see you guys popping on. Veronica, Dean is in the house. Debbie is in the house. Tim, Cindy, Evie. Hey guys, good to see you guys here. All right, so updates. I've given out lots of prizes in the last 24 hours. I'm still feeling a little bit like Oprah, just giving out prizes like every hour or so. More prizes than I've given out in a long time. It feels good though. We have launched a brand new community. We opened it up a couple days ago. And we're giving away lots of stuff in there. And if you are somebody who is interested in creating more freedom for yourself in your life, then you're invited to join us inside of this community if you want to. I'll share more about how to do that towards the end of this. But first, I'm going to do some good news, some shout outs, and give you guys some good content. All right. So before we get into it, as you come on, if you haven't done so yet, let me know where you're tuning in from, and what's some good news going on in your world? What's something positive happening in your life? I will share my good news. And my good news is today, about halfway through my day, I decided that I wanted to work at my favorite taco place, which is Fuzzy's Taco Shop. And it's amazing. They have amazing margaritas. They have a really great work environment. The problem is it's 40 minutes away. And so I debated for a little bit. I thought, is it worth the drive? And then I thought, I can take my computer and I can actually work there and hang out for a while. And so that's what I did. I literally just turned this off and it's still beeping. How is that even possible? And so that is my good news. I worked pretty much all of my work today happened at a taco shop 40 minutes from here. And so I've been back home for a little while, and I wanted to do this one a little bit later tonight, just because I had other stuff going on. And I haven't done, in this 14-day challenge, I haven't done a live stream later at night. However, I know that my audience is more kind of attentive later at night. At least more of my friends seem to be online later at night than earlier in the day. So I thought I would just try it out and see. And so let's see. That's my good news. Let's see who we got here. Who we got? Stephen is in the house. What's up, Stephen? I see you. Tim Carter is here. What's up? What's up? Wes is in the house. Sam is here. Hey, Sam, good to see you. Cedro is here. What's up, Cedro? Good to see you guys. So congrats to everybody that's won a prize in the last 24 hours as part of this little community launch. I appreciate all of you guys. Those are wondering, how do I win some stuff? There's still lots of prizes to be given away over the next probably 3 hours or so. And honestly, there's more prizes than time. And so we're probably going to be giving some of the prizes away even still tomorrow. And so if you want to get in on that giveaway, you follow 3 simple steps, actually 2 simple steps. Join the group. We've got a brand new group. It's creativefreedom.group, not creativefreedom.com. You just type that into the browser, click the request button or the join button. We'll accept you. And then just watch the recording of the Thursday nights in the pinned post at the top of the group, or the announcements or whatever they call them these days. Watch that. That gives you the instructions. You can win some prizes. So all of the prizes, most of the prizes will be gone by tonight, but we'll be giving stuff away and pumping lots of content, if you like the stuff that I do here on my live profile, you'll love the stuff that we talk about in there. We're going to go deep on stuff, very entrepreneurial friendly, people that want freedom, all kinds of freedom, whatever that means for you. We define it in a slightly different way. And so that's the kind of stuff that we're in there. So if you're interested in joining that community, like I said, hit us up, creativefreedom.group. We're giving away tons of stuff over the next probably 24 hours or so anyway. So let's get into some content, shall we? The topic of tonight's discussion is 4 steps for turning a bad day into a good day. And so the reality is, no matter who you are, bad days are going to show up. They just do. Bad days come up, I don't say all the time because they don't come up all the time, but bad days happen. You can't avoid bad days. You can't get around them. And so the best thing that you can do is learn how and practice on how do you get around a bad day? How do you make a bad day not so bad? How do you literally turn a bad day from being a bad day into a good day? And so by doing a few things, you can actually do that. And like I said, if you notice, I have those days all the time where it's okay, this day's done. I'll just start over tomorrow, and I'm waiting on bedtime. But if that happens really early in the day, 8, 9, 10 o'clock in the morning, you don't want to just cancel out the rest of your day. And so follow these steps instead. All right, I got 4 steps for you. And that way, maybe you just have a bad half day. Maybe you have a bad morning. I have plenty of bad mornings that turned off to be really, really crappy. I followed these steps and the day turned out amazing. Oftentimes, some of my most amazing days happen on days that I do this and I shift them from having a really crappy low vibration type day, and I do these steps and I flip, I don't know, it's crazy. And so these steps are the ones that I follow. And so feel free to use them for yourself as well. All right. And so one more thing, I'm probably going to run out of water before I get through this. So I'm going to blaze through these. These are going to be quick. Step number 1, breathe and focus your thoughts on gratitude. Just simply breathe, stop. That's the first step. Just stop. All right. And focus on gratitude. The reason the day is going bad is because you're not focusing on things that you're grateful for. You're focusing on the bad shit. That's the reason the bad shit's happening, and more bad shit continues to happen. When you remove focus from that and you say, okay, things aren't going the way that I want. What is going? What can I be grateful for? And you look for, proactively, consciously, you look for things to be grateful for. And I don't care if you got to go super simple. I'm grateful that I have limbs. like arms and legs and a mouth and eyeballs and ears. Like, go there if you have to. I can breathe. I have a house. I have food this morning. Like, get as simple as you need to get, but just focus on gratitude. Okay? Wherever you got to go. Sometimes it's difficult. Like, I literally have heard people tell me, and it's not uncommon. I don't know what to be grateful for. But if you just turn that around and say, oh, you don't have anything to be grateful for, people know. Like, that, you can't say, no, I don't have anything to be grateful for. But it's like, we believe that sometimes. I don't have any, it's hard to find it. So go basic, like, look at your body. Your body is, I mean, there's 1,000 things on your body to be grateful for, regardless of how shitty the external situation seems. All right, you can always go there. And so that's kind of, that's where I start, right? Like, focus your thoughts on gratitude and just breathe for a little bit. Calm down, breathe. And as in these thoughts of gratitude, your mind will start to rest. And then your next step is start to identify. Once you focus your thoughts, start to identify what your vision is for the rest of the day. Okay? The day's not over. That's what you got to realize. You got to get to the point where you realize this day is not over. And I'm going to lay my head down tonight on my pillow. And when I do, what do I want to say? I can say that, man, the day started out rough, but holy crap, look how I turned it around. I think that's what I want to say. If you can get there, you can just get there in your thinking, then you have, that's all you need. Like, that is the power that you need to turn the day around. That's the first step. The momentum will almost carry you from there if you can just get there. So you got to identify, do you want to make the rest of the day better? That's the first thing. Do you want, and realize that every single moment is a new moment. Sometimes you got to, like, even back it up a step. Every single moment is a new moment. Like, right, it doesn't matter what happened a minute ago or an hour ago or this morning or yesterday or all this past week or for this past month or year. It does not matter. It's a brand new day. It's a brand new moment. Right now is a brand new moment, and every single moment is a brand new opportunity to create whatever the fuck you want to create. You've got to realize that. And when you realize that, that's how you can turn your day around. That's how you can turn your day around like that. All right, so identify what do you want to create? What is your vision for the rest of the day? What do you want to be thinking when you lay your head down at night? Because honestly, you got hours. Like, if it's early in the morning and you got 10 more hours before you lay your head down, like, you got 10 more hours. What do you want to do with these 10 hours? And even if that number is 2, even if it's 2 hours, do you really want to suffer through and just kind of exist through these 2 hours? Or do you want to consciously create these next 2 hours and turn it around and go to bed feeling good and juiced and energized for tomorrow? Doesn't matter the time frame, all right? And so set your intention. What is your vision for the rest of the day? The next step, set your intention for how you'd like to do it, okay? If it's 10 a.m., you got a half a day left, and you say, I think I'd like to be more productive, and you get feeling better, then make it more practical. For me, it's me logging into my calendar, my online calendar, and saying, okay, here's where I'm at. And oftentimes one of the reasons that I'm kind of having a bad day, like, I don't think I've ever been in a position where I'm like, oh shit, I'm having a bad day, and I've nailed everything on my to-do list and my calendar for the day. Usually, if I'm saying it's a bad day, I'm probably behind on some shit, and I probably missed some stuff, and I'm feeling the pressure of it. I'm feeling, you know, like a failure because I didn't do the things that I had on my calendar to do, and all this crap, right? It's kind of all stacked, and that's the formula. That's what leads to me getting to the point where I'm like, man, this day's not going so well. And so for me, it's going to the calendar to make it practical. Like, once I decide, okay, I can create a good rest of the day, and I want to do that, then I go to my calendar and I say, all right, let me clear the slate. Let me move all the stuff that I haven't, like the stuff that I haven't done. Let me figure out, when am I going to do it? When am I didn't do it today, like earlier, so I just move it down. And I replan, all right? And I replan the rest of my day. Now, that's a luxury that not everybody has in a flexibility of a calendar. But you can replan, and if you miss something today, if it's not like, if it doesn't blow something up, then guess what? You got another shot at it probably tomorrow. Just don't worry about it. Let it go. It does no good to beat up on yourself because you didn't do something that you committed to doing. Maybe you committed to 1,000 people. Maybe you just committed to yourself, and you're beating up on yourself because you didn't do the commitment that you made to yourself. That's silly. Just move on. It's a new day tomorrow. And so set your intention on how you'd like to actually do it. So for me, that is going to the calendar and actually planning it out. My mouth is dry and I'm sparing this water. There was one drink ago, like 4 sips ago. The next step for me, once I plan it out, I take a moment, because if you're coming from a bad day and you're trying to completely transition your vibration from one of like low vibration, like not doing really well, and you want to really make it and turn it into an epic day and like be like an amazing day. Like this is just what I do. I actually, once I plan the rest of my day, I actually close my eyes for a minute. I imagine myself living out the rest of the day perfectly. They're like 5 minutes or less. I close my eyes, take a few breaths. I go through each appointment in my mind, and I'm thinking like me executing perfectly. I send the perfect email. I have that perfect phone call. That meeting goes perfectly. This project that I'm working on, I make more progress in it in that 30 minutes than I have the last week. I think about it in my mind. I imagine it. I imagine myself doing it perfectly. Okay, 5 minutes. And then once I've done that, no attachment to it. Like I'm not setting myself up, like this is just kind of my process. Once I've done that, I take a deep breath. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and I go to work on the first thing. On the next thing, that's it. Like I've learned over time, it does no good to thought masturbate it any more than that. Like don't overthink it. Just go to work. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go to work. Do the first thing. Action gets us out of doubt. When we're having, also doubt gets us out of action. Doubt takes you out of action. If you're moving along, you're taking action, and you start doubting, you stop taking action. Also, if you're doubting, you're having a bad day, there's probably some doubt going on. You just start taking action, all of a sudden you're not doubting. You're feeling more confident. You're feeling more capable. And so that's my process, all right? The entire process takes 15 to 20 minutes. It can completely shift your day from going from terrible to the most epic day ever. I've done it many times myself. So I hope none of you ever have to use this, because that would mean you're having a bad morning. But I know I mean, people have bad days. We all have them. It's okay. And so hopefully you can use this whenever you have your next bad day. And so let me know, did you find this valuable? All right. I hope you did. If you did, let me know in the comments. Give me what did you find valuable about it? All right. If you like this, you're going to love the type of stuff that we actually share inside of our community. It's called the Creative Freedom Group. You can actually find it by going to creativefreedom.group. And once again, if you're somebody who wants to create more freedom for your life, financial freedom, time freedom, any type of freedom, then you got to be in this group. We're going to be going deep on a lot of stuff. There's one training in there that's 2 hours long. That one training has the potential to change everything for you. It'll blow your mind if I'm bold enough to put that out there. And the only reason that I said, I mean, I've literally had more than a few people say that, and comments say it was mind blowing. When I saw what you explained, it blew my mind. More than one person. And so there's already almost 500 comments on the training. It's 2 days old. We got a fun little contest going. We're giving away some prizes. It is a robust business training for anybody that's wanting to learn how to sell more stuff using the internet. And it's coming from somebody that's got a little bit of experience doing that. My partner and I, we personally added literally not theoretically, literally over $10 million to our clients' businesses, the people that we've worked with, and they brought us on to increase sales. We've literally brought over $10 million to other people's companies, and in fact, we did that for the last single client, like just the one client. We did that, and so anybody that's interested in the prizes, I'll give you 3 simple steps. Anybody that's interested in the content that we're going to put in there, this week is the week that we're kind of kicking off that group, that brand. We don't have a logo yet. Like, we're super early in this process, but you get to see it. You get to see us take it from nothing, from what it is now, into a large brand, which is exactly what we're going to do. It will be an 8-figure brand in the next couple of years, and so we're excited about that. We're excited to change people's lives, transform people's lives, and so if you want in on the giveaway action, here's what you do. Join the group by going to creativefreedom.group. Step 2, watch the recording of the Thursday night training that we did. It's a mind map training, and just follow the instructions in there. We're giving away winners periodically for the rest of tonight, probably most of the day tomorrow too. That's it. Yeah, it's all going down in there. So creativefreedom.group. If you're interested, Elena, I see you here. Elena's been in there. She's won several prizes just from playing the game. Jeff Hernandez, I see you. What's up? What's up? Eric is in the house. Brent Faison is here. Kim is here. Larry McMillan. What's up, guys? Thanks so much for hanging out. I appreciate each and every one of you. You guys have an amazing night. We'll talk to you all tomorrow. Peace out.